morning. If we are at Vijay Chowk, it means the Parliament session has begun. Joining me now is Arunima as well as Aman Sharma. And over the almost 3-week-long Parliament session, we are going to give you all those details from inside. But before we talk about the Parliament session, here's some news, big news, which is coming in with the former IPL chairperson Lalit Modi. Well, days after the former IPL leader Lalit Modi had filed an application with the Indian High Commission in London to surrender his Indian passport, that is because he had got a citizenship of the little Pacific island country of Vanuatu. The Prime Minister of the country has now directed the Citizenship Commission to cancel his passport. Why and what are the ramifications? Siddharth Mishra, who covers the External Affairs Ministry for us, tells us this. Siddharth, this would be seen as a huge blow to Lalit Modi. Okay, before I'm going to be joined by Siddharth Mishra, just a quick recap. Remember IPL chairperson, the former IPL chairperson Lalit Modi, who had left the country in 2010, mired in several legal tussles, had finally taken citizenship of this small Pacific island, and as a consequence of it, because obviously we don't allow... Okay, Siddharth is now joining us. Siddharth, this is of course a huge setback for Lalit Modi.
Well, that's right, Pallavi. Now
Siddharth
we're getting to know that the Prime Minister, Jotham Napat, can you hear me, Pallavi?
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Yes. So Prime Minister Jotham Napat has directed the Citizenship Commission to cancel the Vanuatu passport issued to Mr. Lalit Modi following recent revelations in international media. So the government of Vanuatu was not aware about the background of fugitive Lalit Modi, perhaps that there are cases lodged against him in India and he's on a run and living in London. So his background was something that they were not aware about. Now, after the intervention of the Indian government, in fact, we have been told that Indian High Commissioner to New Zealand have spoken to the government of Vanuatu, and in fact, the other Pacific Island nations leaders have also spoken to the government of Vanuatu, perhaps conveyed the concerns of the government of India regarding Vanuatu granting citizenship to Lalit Modi, and after which this decision has been taken by the Prime Minister Jotham Napat. He has directed Citizenship Commission to cancel the passport and the citizenship which was earlier granted to Lalit Modi by his country. Now, Pallavi, 2 days back, there was a press conference by Minister of External Affairs in New Delhi in which they have confirmed that Lalit Modi has approached Indian High Commission in London to surrender his passport. Perhaps the application was moved by him. Ministry of External Affairs was examining his application, and also the government of India got to know that he has already acquired citizenship of Vanuatu. Right after that, the government of India came in action, and the Indian High Commissioner to New Zealand and the other friends of India in the Pacific Island, the leaders of those countries have spoken to the Vanuatu government, and after their intervention, this particular, the passport and the citizenship which was granted to Lalit Modi has been cancelled now.
Okay, so this brings me to the next question. What really will Lalit Modi now be able to do? Because, this is a huge setback. He loses one citizenship. Actually, he loses both of them. Is there any way he can go back to the Indian High Commission and says, give me my Indian passport back?
Well, that is something, Pallavi, that we will ask the Indian government, that how they are going to deal with the application that he has moved to surrender his passport. Because the only time the Indian government got to know about his plans to secure the citizenship of Vanuatu is when he officially applied at the Indian High Commission in London to surrender his passport. So we will ask this to Government of India, that how are they going to process his earlier request and what legal options will be left with him.
All right. Many thanks, Siddharth Mishra. Of course, we're going to keep coming back to you. Very interesting twists and turn. Who would have thought that this is what is going to be a huge setback for him? Well,